Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand to answer questions by Honorable Rohit Sharma. Mr. Speaker, my government is pleased to have implemented the ITTO-funded project on community-based restoration and sustainable management of mangrove forests in the Rio Delta because of the many benefits it brings to the local communities excuse me, and to our nation. From the perspective of economic development, food security, and environmental stewardship. Mr. Speaker, research indicates that Fiji has the third largest mangrove forest area in the Pacific. Third largest, with an estimation of about 47,246 hectares, most of which are on Viti Levu and Bono Levu. The Rio Delta, Mr. Speaker, has the largest stands of complex mangrove ecosystems in Fiji. But it is under constant pressure because our coastal communities are still heavily dependent on mangrove forests for a wide range of subsistence and, of course, commercial forestry and fisheries products. The ITTO-funded project was implemented in the 6 villages of Weidoka, Nebukadau, Nasilai, Natila, Narodake, and Monera and Rewa from October 2015. This work, Mr. Speaker, will conclude in December 2021. Mr. Speaker, to ease the pressure on the mangrove forest ecosystem, the project provides alternative livelihoods to the 6 villages. These include brackish water shrimp ponds at Weidoka, Nebukadau, Natila, and Narodake villages. Includes a piggery at Nasilai and beekeeping at Monera. Also important, Mr. Speaker, the project has extended its mangrove planting initiative outside the 6 project sites to include planting at the Nesese and Lami foreshores. The total number of mangrove seedlings planted under this project is 457,250, covering 137.25 hectares. The seedlings that were planted in the villages in Rewa and the Suva and Lami foreshores from January 2019 are part of Fiji's 30 million trees in 15 years tree planting campaign. Mr. Speaker, as I mentioned at the last parliamentary session, Fiji has planted more than 7.6 million trees and mangroves, and the ministry continues to update the tree planting dashboard, which now records 7.1 million trees covering 6,415 hectares. The ministry will update this figure to add the remaining 500,000 trees and any others that have been planted since August of this year, once it has validated these figures. So right now, the record shows 7.1 million trees covering 6,415 hectares. Unfortunately, if Honorable Biman Prasad and Honorable Lenora Garagatambo still doubt these figures, they should join the national tree planting effort, not only to see for themselves, but also to appreciate the efforts of the staff who are coordinating the program and the many Fijians who are contributing their fair share to greening Fiji. So the conservation of mangrove forests will provide natural barriers to strong winds and waves and the risks associated with climate change and sea level rise, as well as other important ecological, social and cultural benefits. In fact, Mr. Speaker, mangrove forests are a major part of Fiji's commitment to use nature-based solutions to address the impacts of climate change. Mangrove restoration is inherently valuable as a means to preserve the natural environment, but it has also improved the livelihoods of local communities who have observed an increase in the availability of fish and other marine life in the mangrove forests and the adjacent coral reefs. Currently, Mr. Speaker, 241 households from the 6 ITTO project villages benefit from the fish, crabs, and lobsters caught for consumption or sale in the local market. As part of this project, Mr. Speaker, the Ministry has developed a mangrove management guideline to support the communities in better managing their mangrove forests. The management guideline is aligned to the 2007 National Forest Policy, which aims to introduce an effective mangrove management framework for the Rio Delta with a specific objective of establishing demonstration sites to showcase community-based management activities for biodiversity conservation and to provide alternative livelihoods. Mr. Speaker, the ITTO funded project on community-based restoration and sustainable management of mangrove forests in the Rio Delta will conclude in December this year. It is one of the many projects government has implemented for the benefit of our communities and environment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.